Shatner.
Did you like that thumbnail I did with the boss glasses?
Yes. Yes. Hold on. Where's the story now? I can't find it. There it is. Okay. You know, I have to tell you that the ghost face with the black eyes, this is like something out of a Japanese horror movie. I don't like it. It's throwing me off. it's I'm going to be seeing that in my dreams tonight. Thank you. Anyway, William Shatner shreds woke mob erasing history. Huh? This one kind of threw me for a loop. In fact, I think was Doomcock talking about it, I think. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, a couple of outlets have been talking about this.
Okay, so William Shatner shreds woke mob erasing history. Paramount censors the original series on streaming service. Others like Christopher Lloyd of Back to the Future fame acknowledge okay, well, family. Okay, well, I don't know. Not with Kate. The Star Trek legend seems fully in charge of his ex-musings. Let me. What the heck?
I don't know what.
I'm having technical difficulty. Give me a second. I didn't get the beginning of the article. Okay, there we go. No, I did get the beginning of the article. What the heck? Oh, some actors use publicists overseas. Oh, to oversee the reading feed. Okay, yes. Feeds. That one sentence above, that makes
We can teach you how to read, Boomer. That's
no,
not
I didn't have that sentence because I was writing at the picture. Okay, others like Christopher Lloyd Back to the Future fame acknowledge family members help flesh out their accounts. Not William Shatner. Yes, William Shatner is in charge of his own X account. The Star Trek legend seems fully in charge of his X musings. You can feel his personality in every post. This week, Shatner took aim at a cultural scourge many of his peers ignored for far too long. The 94-year-old targeted the erasure of history during the post-George Floyd era, a time when progressives attempted to throw the past into the dustbin.
Right.
Classic TV episodes got memory hold for sharing inappropriate jokes. Statues got vandalized and torn down. Beloved authors like J.K. Rowling got attacked for sharing the wrong opinions, even if said opinions are held by the majority. That effect has faltered in recent years. The election of President Donald Trump partly reflected that. We're also seeing the return of ribald comedy, much to the media's chagrin. Shatner hasn't forgotten about what he dubbed the wokies, and he has a personal stake in the matter. He's right, and most Hollywood stars stood down rather.
Well, wait a minute. What he says is contained in this X post of his, where he says it's called presentism, and it was used to wreak havoc on history several years ago when statues were torn down, books were banned, and things renamed to prove how progressive the world has become. Just listen to the opening monologue of Star Trek, the original series on Paramount Plus.
Yes, on Paramount Plus. Now, what was his complaint about this? I think he was saying they muffled to boldly go where no man emphasis added has gone before. Later Trek iterations tweaked the line to say where no one has gone before, starting with Star Trek The Next Generation in the 1980s. Now, I remember at the time thinking that was a PC move, but then they explained it in Star Trek The Undiscovered Country, because it wasn't supposed to refer to just humans anymore, right? Yeah. The Federation.
Well, no, actually, wait a minute. See, herein lies the problem. Because in Undiscovered Country, that's when Shatner, wasn't it? I think
Shatner says that boldly go where no man or no one.
No man, no one has gone before. Okay, so this is them
he's acknowledging
saying,
Klingons and other alien races. Yes, that's what he's doing there.
No, that's not what he's doing.
Well, what is he doing then?
Think through the language here, okay? Because if you go from no man to no one, you're not talking about other races. You're really just talking about the difference between men and women. Oh, it's not just men, it's men and women. So no one. If you say no one, you're saying that aliens that have already been there, they're no one. It was no one's been there until the humans got there. It's just us. This was after Star Trek 6, when they were just accusing the Federation of being a Homo sapiens only club, right?
Yes.
But that's exactly what that line is. When you say where no one has gone before, what about the aliens that live there? Are they no one? No one was there until the humans showed up. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so.
This is language. This is important. However, his main point is not that. His main point is this is how it was recorded. This is how the monologue was done. And now you are purposely editing it to obscure it. So if you were progressive when you went into the next generation and made it where no one has gone before, you know, and that was so progressive, well, now you've just taken away your own progressive movement by having there be no change, by forgetting the past.
Troy, you and Boomer are saying the
that
same
you've actually
thing.
come from anywhere.
I think we were, Geek Flag. But I don't know what he's talking about here. And this is where they were making a point about Shatner not bouncing his own account. So I don't subscribe to Paramount Plus, but another family member does. So I went on there real quick to find out what's the censorship. So I forgot what episode I clicked on. It was an important one. I mean, they're all important, except for Spock's brain. But
but that was a bad episode.
Oh, it was Mirror Mirror. That was the episode I clicked on because I'm like, let's see if they've messed with this intro. And I'm listening to this intro, and he says where no man has gone before, and I'm thinking they didn't change the line, and I'm thinking, was it that man was more pronounced in the version he said, and they dialed down the sound?
It sounds like, he's saying it was muffled.
I don't know, though. Maybe he just had a bad internet connection at that point because it didn't sound that off to me. So I don't, I don't know. Later Trek.
I'm gonna take him at his word because I don't subscribe to Paramount Plus, and I won't.
Ex-users told Shatner his immortal phrasing remains intact. So I don't know what he was getting at. Now it's possible that since he said that line over and over, he must know it better than anybody else, and maybe it is less emphasized. But it sounded okay to me, so I wasn't exactly sure what he is complaining. Maybe it was more pronounced. I don't know.
And I do like that he follows up with a reference to Little House on the Prairie. Obviously, you were not around when the Wokies, not to be confused with the Wookiees, coerced the Library Association to change the name of Laura Ingalls Wilder's Literary Award to a generic name because of presentism and their objection on how Native Americans were depicted. Really. But
this.
I did not, I was unaware of that, but see, apparently he knows this stuff and he remembers this stuff. And he's right. It is, I had never heard of presentism, but it certainly makes sense. It's
I think
self-descriptive.
Well, we can start using it now since Shatner.
Yeah.
How's that?
It's self-descriptive because it literally is obscuring the past, killing it if you have to, which is exactly what the postmodernists are doing.
Do you know what I think would have been really funny if during the original Star Trek Original Series episode he says where no, and then they substitute Patrick Stewart saying one, and then it goes back to Shatner. Like really, like
you know what? At this point, I just say, to boldly go where no, whatever the hell you want to insert here has gone before.
Star Trek on Pluto TV has the intro intact. Yeah, I don't know. So it seemed okay to me. So I don't know. Maybe after he complained, they reset it. That could have happened too.
Yeah, it is possible too. Yeah.
Maybe they got ahead of this and they put the old versions up. I don't know.